If you've read the title of this video already, then you also already know that we are reaching mad levels of unemployment with this one. That's right, it is yet another massive day for the unemployed because we're gonna be talking about the top 10 places to pee in ULTRAKILL. And I've got quite the list ready for y'all, so without any further ado, let's go talk about what place feels the best to piss in. While I was writing this list, I could feel Shadow the Hedgehog coming inside of me. But before we get into this video, guys, join my Discord server. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the video. Alright, let's begin starting from number 10. The number 10 on this list, which is not here. Here's the number 10 on the list, which is the very bottom and not so satisfying thing to piss in, which is the belly of the beast. Now, the reason why I feel like this place belongs in the 10th spot is because, well, overall, it's looking pretty disgusting, but you're already pissing in something that slightly looks like piss. I think that's piss, or it could probably be acid, most likely acid. So you're not really doing much wrong when you're pissing here. You're not making anywhere else much dirtier because, well, this place is already all dirty. But aside from that, it's pretty disgusting and unsettling. It's all fleshy and very icky, very yucky. And also, this guy's always watching you, so you're also uncomfortable while pissing here. I mean, this place is so bad that I don't even know who in the right mind would even include this on their list. Oh, wait. It was me. But moving on from gluttony, which was the most disgusting place, trust me, it gets better from here. And the place where it gets better, which is the 9th spot, is in 4-4. And on this specific column right here, or you could also piss here if you feel like it. Yeah, you know what? This spot is better. I changed my mind. This specific spot while you're pissing right down in the sand because you're staring down at the sunset or sunrise. I can't tell. And it's even funnier because it's right next to where V2 died. So it has a feel of hilarity and satisfaction to it as well. But also it's very windy and it's probably sand blowing at your face, and because I don't like sand, it's coarse and it's irritating and it gets everywhere, it goes in the 9th spot. If it wasn't for the blowing sand and greed in general not having this much sand, I would place this specific spot in a much higher number because of V2's death specifically. But moving on from 4-4, we got 1-1 as our 8th spot, and specifically on this place in this bush with pretty flowers in it. You know why in this specific spot? It's because the funny rock is here. This is where Gabriel took a selfie with the funny rock. In Maxor's video, this is a monumental place, which is why it's sacred and it feels nice to piss here. And also it's limbo, it's pretty and stuff. It's nice. I wouldn't piss here. No, I don't recommend this. I recommend right here next to the funny rock. So you can say, I took a piss next to the funny rock. But enough about this spot. Let's move on to the 7th one, which is this level in the lust layer. And specifically inside this house in the bathroom. I mean, guys, do I even need to explain this one? The reason why this belongs in the 7th spot is because it's a whole bathroom itself. It has everything that a bathroom needs by default, just this toilet, although it's a pretty cramped and small space, which is why it's not much higher in the list. But other than that, you can just sit here and just do your thing without worrying about anything much. And that's all there is to say about this place, really. This next place though, this is where it gets interesting. It's this place in 1-4, right before this large pool of water, right before V2's bitch ass shows up, accompanied by a beautiful moonlight shining over it. Just because of the beautifulness of this place, it earns the 6th spot on the list. So you just stand here and just do your thing. Just you know, it feels like peeing in a hot topic, but not quite. And for some even more beautifulness to the scenery, just enable this specific cheat so you can have a leftover of V2's misery right in the pool. It's even funnier the second time when V2's misery is involved. But anyways, enough of this place. Let's move on to the 5th spot already. This one is a carefully chosen spot. I had to get a second opinion from my cousin for this one, which is 5S in this specific mood, in this specific spot, on this specific lake. Just like how it looks on the thumbnail, this is one of the best spots that you can take a piss in ULTRAKILL. And you don't even have to worry about the fishes in here. You already fished up what you needed. So screw them. You don't even gotta worry about those. Oh, and also, before I forget, you can also take a piss while you have an apple on your hand. It's great. It has it at all. But this is where, and I know I said this before, but this is when the list gets even more interesting. Alright, so hear me out. It's in 7-1, Garden of Forking Paths, and you see how beautiful this garden is. In a way, all the whiteness and the whole purity of it is so nice. It is very pretty. It's like stepping into a painting. A painting that needs some yellow. That's right, a painting that I want to piss in. And right on this cross, while looking down at all of the garden, if the fog didn't exist, but just imagine the fog wasn't here. Do you also know what this place reminds me of? Because it's so white and pure, it reminds me of the White Palace from Hollow Knight. And you know what I want to do with the White Palace from Hollow Knight? I want to take a piss in it. So this is as close as you can get for that experience inside ULTRAKILL. Now you might be asking, something like this being in the 4th spot, then surely the top 3 are gonna be some real impressive stuff, right? Well, allow me to answer that question by saying... Not that. No, I didn't plan for that. Yes, they are very interesting. Let me show you. Now entering the top 3 on the list, and we have this pool of water. Do you know why? Because stuff bounced right from the other side back to this side, which is why, and I need you to think about this, alright? Which is why if you take a piss in it, it's gonna have this funny effect of the piss bouncing back and forth in an endless loop. So not only will you have the satisfaction of emptying your bladder, you're also gonna be entertained with the sight of your piss bouncing around in this one pool. Wait, is this clock accurate? It is. Damn, but now this is where it gets very serious in the top 3 of the best places that you can take a piss in. The second spot was very hardly decided along with the first one, but we're not talking about the first one yet, we're talking about the second one. The second spot on the whole list is the same place as the third spot, which is 8-2, and that is because of this whole toilet that is naturally placed right here. Not only is it better than the Lost Layer toilet that I showed you earlier, but also it's in a much bigger spot, no longer cramped. And also you're taking a piss while being in nature. It's like what you have consumed is going right back into nature. And also you're staring down at this beautiful scenery that I can't tell what it is, but if you were to be here in real life, it would probably be something. And also don't ask me why I got a blue skull in my hand. I got lost on my way of getting here. I am still not used to fraud because I have not even been playing it much. I mean, with this spot you also have the bonus of taking a shit too, but that's not what this video is about. It's all about peeing. And do you want to know what's the best spot to pee in now? Because now's the time to talk about that. It is now time to know what the first place in the list of top 10 places to take a piss in ULTRAKILL is. You've probably already guessed it. It is the big space in 8-3. I really had to think a lot for this one, as this is the first spot in this whole list. I could not just make decisions lightly. And as I am very unbiased towards the involvement of space and everything space themed, like I'm not even that much interested in it at all, but for reasons that are unbeknownst to me myself, like I have no idea why, I had to choose space as the best spot to take a piss in. If Shadow the Hedgehog was here, he would be immeasurably happy with this one. It also has everything you need too, like while you're standing here, you have a fridge right next to you, so you can even eat something while you're out here, assuming you can breathe in space. If you are a Viltrumite, that's not much of a problem for you now, is it? But ignoring the whole problem of not being able to breathe in space, you can also cosplay as Dr. Eggman and piss on the moon or Earth even if you feel like it. You can stand here, have an announcement and talk about how small Shadow the Hedgehog's dick is, and then proceed to piss on either Earth or moon. It's magnificent. Or you can just stand here and do your thing while having a snack from this fridge in your hand, but contemplate life and reality and what led you to this moment, what led you to watching this video, or the YouTube algorithm recommending this video to you. Like, why are you here? Are you that unemployed to be watching something like this? But regardless, this is indeed the best spot that one can possibly take a piss in. I mean, it also has a small amount of trolling involved in it too. Like, you take a piss, the piss is just gonna go aimlessly in any direction, and then some alien civilization in a far distance is gonna have a small rain in one small spot, not knowing that it was your piss. So yeah, it also has that in it too. It has everything. Pissing in one place like this has never been this fulfilling, if you ask me. Now you see, while I was editing this video, a good guy by the name of Good Guy Dave reminded me that I forgot to do an honorable mention, so I'm gonna do that now. So one place that I'd like to honorably mention that didn't make it to the top 10 is Zero S, solely because it can help you a lot in terms of pissing. However, due to the existence of something wicked, it didn't make it to the list. Well, you can probably guess why. Because theoretically, if you were to be in this level, by the time something wicked jump scares you into pissing your own ass, you're also gonna be dead. Hence why it didn't make it to the top 10. So that's about it for the honorable mentions. Now the top 10 is really done. I'm not gonna lie, one day I was recommended this video to me, and then I decided to do it in ULTRAKILL because why not? Hey, all of us need to take a piss in ULTRAKILL one day, right? Probably. So if you got this far in this video, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, or maybe even comment or subscribe if you want to see more of these videos. Probably, I don't know. And I will see you all in the next video. Take care.